Welcome to Wanies Academy. Today we are in again for another interesting topic. And what we're looking at today is particle model and state of matter. Particle model and state of matter. You see, the concept of particle model is the foundation of science because the discovery of atom was very pivotal to further discoveries in science. And so the particle model and the state of matter is the foundation of everything we learn in science. Because science is the study of matter in relation to certain things. For example, you talk about biology, the study of matter in relation to life. You talk about chemistry. You talk about the study of matter in relation to its reactions, relation to some chemical properties of matter. So then you talk about physics that we are looking at today. You talk about it's also the study of matter in relation to energy, in relation to the dynamic nature of matter. So everything, everything around science revolve around matter and the particle model. So we have three lesson objectives. Number one is to explain the particle model of matter. Number two is to describe the arrangement, the movement, and the energy of particles in solids, in liquids, and in gases. Then we are also, finally, we're going to look at to explain changes of state using the particle model, how matter changes from one state to another using the particle model. So quickly, we move into the topic, matter. What is matter? You see, it's a long, a long time definition of matter. Everyone, right from cradle, it's a matter. It's anything that has mass and occupies space. It's still the same thing. Matter is anything that has mass and occupy space or volume. Matter is anything. So anything you see that has mass and can occupy space is matter. So everything around us is made of matter. It's made of matter, including air. Air contains particles. It's a mixture of gases. It's matter. Then water. Water contains particles, hydrogen and oxygen coming together to form that substance known as water. So it's, known as water. It's matter. Then rocks made of, different types of minerals. It's matter. Metals, which is one of the, elements in the periodic table, or elements, group of metals, elements that have been discovered, it's also matter. Plants, it occupies space, it has mass, so it's also matter. So that is why I said the study of matter is a pivotal topic in science. Without matter, there is no science. So animals, they are also matter because they contain mass, they contain particles, and they occupy volumes. So everything around us is made up of matter. So matter is made up of tiny particles known as atoms. Sometimes when this atom comes together, they form molecules. Or when charges are released from these substances, they form ions. So basically, matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. Now, we move straight to the particle model. What's the particle model? There is a theory that tries to explain the behavior of matter. And that is what we call the particle theory of matter. That is the particle model, because the particle model is also known as the particle theory of matter. It explains the behavior of solids, which is the state of matter. It explains the behavior of liquids, and it also explains the behavior of gases. Now, the model has some assumptions. Now, the model states that all matter is made up of tiny particles. That is the first assumption or first postulation of the model. Number two, there are spaces between the particles of this matter. Then that particles are always moving. They are in constant motion. It also states that particles attract one another. Particles, they attract one another. Then number five, postulation of this theory of model or model is that heating particles will increase their kinetic energy, making them move faster. Then cooling particles reduces their kinetic energy, making them to move more slowly. So now, these are the assumptions of the particle theory of matter, and they are very germane, very important to the study of matter. So now, particles model actually helps us to explain the changes of states. It also helps us to explain diffusion. The particle model helps us, pressure. It helps us to explain pressure in gases, and also explains expansion and contraction. Then it helps us to also explain density. It helps us to also explain density. So now, we are going to stop here for today. In our next lesson, we're going to look at the state of matter, the basic state of matter. And from there, we take it up and we advance into understanding the particle model of matter. Thank you for listening. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wanies Academy. Thank you.